welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Simply Charmaine. Welcome back, besties. So we're doing part 2 of that video that I promised you that we were gonna do. And if you haven't watched part 1, then you need to watch it because you need to catch up, because you're gonna be missing a lot of things, honey. But let's jump straight right into it. So in the morning, this is what happens, right? So we're sleeping, and I don't know what happened, because when this guy got into my room, genuinely he slept on the floor, but somewhere around 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. something happened, and he somehow ended up in my bed. No judgment, yeah, because you know what, I felt sorry for him. It was probably cold, and you know, we might have just wanted bodily warmth, but the truth is nothing happened. Okay, nothing happened. We were just in bed together, and then I was sleeping, and then, you know, cuddles, you know, whatever. And then whilst we were cuddling, he then tells me, he's like, you know, I was really serious about what I said yesterday. I really want us to be in a relationship, because I really feel like you and me, we've got this thing, this connection that we've got. And that guy, I want you to leave him. I was confused, because here I was like in the middle of the road, really, where I'm like, do I move forward with this guy and build a whole foundation of a relationship based off this dramatic event, or do I go with the fresh start, be with a guy who likes me, who genuinely seems like he's interested in me, and just move on from this boy that I like? Guys, I was confused. I was so confused. And then you know what happened? 7 a.m. the guy had a crush on me, knocked on my door, and I opened. I didn't even think about it that this other guy was in my bed. He knocked, I opened the door, they looked at each other, and they eyed at each other, and then the guy who had a crush on me was like, what's going on? He was literally like, what the hell is going on? I was like, I can explain. He's like, explain what? So you guys, you're dating, so you're taking me for free? He started being dramatic. I'm like, my guy, why are you being dramatic? Why are you being dramatic? I thought you were the one who was cool. Let me explain. I told you this guy is sleeping in my house. I didn't sleep with him. Nothing happened. The guy who was on the bed was like, it is what it is, bro. I'm like, what do you mean it is what it is? Like, I've never been like a fool in my entire life. He's like, it is what it is. I was like, what? He's like, it is what it is, to the guy. Then he's like, I don't care what was happening between you guys, but it's over because me and her are dating. I'm like, what the hell did you just get the power to say to someone you're dating them? But in that moment, I was in between confused and excited at the same time, because this was the most romantic thing that anyone had ever done to me. No one had ever called to me like that. My guys, no one had ever been like, you know, she's my girlfriend like that. That was so aggressive. And I was there, I'm like, and then the guy who had a crush on me was just, he was crushed, guys. Like, I swear, he was crushed. He was like, oh, I didn't get the memo. He was like, okay, that's fine. I wish you all the best. He gave me like that whole, I wish you all the best. I should have known that you were gonna choose him. Between me and him, it was always going to be him. This is the reason why I never open up. This is the reason why I'm not vulnerable. This is the, you know, I'm a fool. I should not have. And the only thing I could say was, I'm sorry. Then he walked out. I remained with the other guy, and we literally don't talk to each other for like an hour. We don't talk to each other for an hour. And then he later is like, so yeah, about the whole relationship thing, let's try it. I was like, okay, let's try it. So this is what happens. We like 72 hours after we are boyfriend and girlfriend, I went out, right? I was just like in a very, still much in a very confused state, where I'm like, so Ndatopin, I'm in a relationship. Like, I'm already like in a relationship already. Like, this is how a relationship is supposed to start. Like, I was so confused. So I went out. I was just like, I need to drink. I need to think. I need to rethink my decisions and rethink if I made the right decision. And I'm there. I didn't tell anyone that I'd gone out. I'm there. I'm drinking. Guess who I saw? The same guy who was crying in the middle of the night, telling me how he's broken, how he's insecure, how he wants me to be his woman, how he, has these feelings for me, walked into the same establishment with two baddies, guys. Two baddies, like baddies. And you know what hurt me the most? Those baddies were his type. They were bad. Like, if I was a guy, I was gonna date those girls. But you know what? I was like, I couldn't even get angry, guys. Like, there was no need for me to get angry because I was like, oh yeah, oops, that happened. So I saw him. Then I just got the answer that I needed. That this was never gonna work. So I simply left the place and I went to my house, and then I sent him that whole, I don't think this relationship is gonna work between us, and well, I never told him, like, up until this day he doesn't know the reason why I told him we could never work. Well, if you're watching this, which I know you are because you still kind of stalk me and whatever, the reason why I didn't want to go along with the relationship because I saw you with two baddies who were your type, and I don't know whatever you were doing with those girls, but I just know that you were better off with baddies than with me. Those girls were like legit, and I could never be the type of girl that you wanted. And they were your type. They were more of your type, to be honest. Like, I'm not the kind of person who stand in the way of soulmates. Like, if I genuinely believe, like, if this person and this person, if they've got chemistry, like, okay, fine, let me give you a scenario. Like, I personally, I'm the kind of person who doesn't mind, let's say, knowing that one of my exes is dating one of my friends or one of my mutuals. I don't really care. The moment it's over between us. Like, there's no circling back around here. We don't circle back. So the guy that I crush on, I was like, I can't compete with baddies. Do I look like the type of girl who can afford a 22-inch double-drawn, bust-down Brazilian frontal wig? No, I can't compete with that. I can't. And so we, yeah. And so that's how it sort of ended. And a few weeks later, I reconnected with the guy who had a crush on me, and we went on a third date, and we just talked, and I realized that a lot of things had been said. Like, I explained to him the whole situation, but a lot of things had been said. Like, he had said a lot of things, I had said a lot of things, but it was really unfair for us to start the relationship on that foundation. It wasn't going to be fair on both of us because it had started the wrong way. Had it not been with the drama and stuff, I believe that me and that guy would have been married by now. He was my soulmate. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the part 2. But guess what? Because I love you, my loves, I'm doing another story time today. Today I'm giving you a double treat. So yeah, let's jump straight into episode 7 because I'm gonna be doing another exciting story time, and this is one you don't want to miss because I'm gonna be naming names because I'm petty. Cheers.